What's up, boys and girls? This is the man, the myth, the legend, Tyler Myth, coming at you again from the Myth Cave. Today, we're going to be talking about fletching some arrows on the cheap side of things and still coming out with good results. So, stick around for a second. I'm going to strap this GoPro on so you can see my hands and all that crap. So, I'll see you in a minute. Alright, so first of all, mind the mess on the desk. The reason why I started fletching my own arrows is because it is always an interest to me. And when I first started shooting, I shot aluminum arrows, and all the aluminum arrows had them, them big, 3-inch veins on them. And when I started getting back into archery, all these new carbon fiber arrows had those little tiny. Those little, little 2-inch, oh, you're down here, little 2-inch fletchings. And I just didn't like the way they looked. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do it. So what I went and done is I went to Temu, and I got this Blitzenberger, or Bitzenberger, whatever you want to call it. It's not a real Bitzenberger, just a cheap knockoff. For just 10 or 15 bucks, and I got me some, I don't have them with me right now, but I got some vanes on there too. It's actually these vanes that are very flimsy, but I didn't want to get expensive vanes. I think those just like $2 for a pack of 9 or something like that. I just wanted to see if I could do it first before investing any more money into it. Henceforth, why I got these bonding vanes, which these are dope. I love these. They're super rigid, super tough. But this is one of the first ones I done. And the cool thing about this jig is it came with, a regular straight clamp, and it came with a helical clamp. So I started using the helical because I thought it was cool, plus aerodynamics. And just started getting them out. Started trying, just trial and error. I use let me go into the archery box here to get it out. I need it anyway. And again, I didn't go out and buy no fancy adhesives or nothing like that. I just got some Dollar Tree super glue. And let me tell you something about this. Little goes a long way, okay? If you're using super glue because you're balling on a budget like Myth is, you will have some runoff. You can see them shiny spots right there. The shiny spots. Unless you go over it as soon as you get the air on and just wipe it off with a dirty rag or whatever, it will have a little bit of that shine on it. It won't affect the arrow none. If it does, I ain't seen it yet. But first thing first, you gotta remove these old fletchings. You can do that however you want. I usually just I take a razor knife and just get right in there. Usually can be able to. Oh, come on now, get in there like that right there. There we go. Now you don't ever want to cut into the arrow. So there's that. Oh, daggone, it's on there. Let's try this one. We'll edit that one out. There we go. That way you just keep peeling her back until you get a grip on it. And you could usually, majority of them, just tear it off there. These be the cheap ones. I'll probably have to go and there we go, just like that. You left with all that stuff. Now what I do is, I'm sure people do it different ways. I see some people do it with a very, not high grit or low grit sandpaper, get all that stuff off. But I usually get most of the mass off with a razor knife, and just be very careful being very, 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 very careful, because we don't want to damage the integrity of the arrow. Because if you make a nick in it, that compromises the structure of the carbon fiber, and you'll put this bad boy in your bow and you shoot it and it'll explode, go into your arm, hurt, possibly an eye, who knows. But I'm gonna get back to you here in a second after I get all this crap off, I'll show you how I put these bad boys on. The stuff off, as you can see, it really helps to have a light, like a good lamp or something. That way you can see if you got all the residue off. After you do that, I got a piece of a 320 sandpaper, and just you know the drill. Just go back and forth, because essentially we're just priming the glue to have something to stick to. Again, this is low grit. We're not doing nothing crazy. Wipe it off with a dry rag, and then get you a rag, get you some acetone, aka fingernail polish, also at the Dollar Tree. Put you some on there, and clean that bad boy. Just the same, twirl the other arrow around. Make sure you got the acetone, clean off everything, and a final wipe. And it should look pretty good. No blemishes in the arrow. No cracks, no cuts or nothing. And the best, see what I do is, the best motion is if you have a razor knife. Now listen to me, just be careful doing this. I'm not advising anyone to do this. I'm just telling you what I do. Okay? If you got a new blade on your razor knife and you just go back and forth in that motion, not like that, not like this, don't ever cut to yourself. Always cut away from yourself. It's a good way to lose a finger. If you just go back and forth with the blade at a 90-degree angle on the shaft, and just go back and forth gently, it takes a lot of that stuff off. Of course, gently, just watch what you're doing. Okay, so now you got your arrow and your jig. And what this does, I mean, you can make it. Sometimes they come with a three click position where it's just your normal 3. This one also came with a 4, where you could have 4 veins on it. But I ain't that fancy. I ain't shooting no 70-yard shot. But also, you'll see these little hash marks on the. You can barely see them on the light. That's why I got the Sharpie on them. And you line it up to your arrow. And I measured some arrows beforehand to figure out exactly how far away, the knock is to the bottom of the fletching. But all you gotta do your clamp, put it in there, bump it up to where you want it. In this case, I'm doing it right there. Alright, so it's in the clamp. Make sure ain't no debris in there. Get your super glue. I want y'all listening real closely. Learn from my mistakes. It does not take a lot. You can do 1 drop here, 1 drop here. Take the nozzle and just guide it in there. Then all you do, this is magnetic, set it down right there, line it up, and a gentle squeeze. Gentle squeeze. Just enough time to make it connect. Make sure you do the bottom and the top real good, and it should be good. Should be alright. Then all you gotta do your next fletch. You just click it on over. And then you do the same thing. Same process, 3 times or 4 times, however many you got. So let's do that real quick and just show you how fast you can do this. So right here, spread her out. Spread her out. Same place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One more time. Nope, come out. Nope, too far. Right there. Same thing. Uh-oh. Same thing. Let's hold her down real good. I can't find that watch, so you're just going to have to endure the beeping. That fan's noisy too. Shut up. And voila. There you go, boys and girls. Like I said, you'll have some some goo right there. Just get you a rag that you had the acetone on. Just wipe it while it's still drying. You know, it ain't gonna look great. I mean, it ain't gonna look straight up beautiful. But that's pretty daggone good if you ask me. And we got the helical. Good spacing. I mean, good everything. I mean, yeah, I do get quite a few things from Temu, but I just tell you, if you want to try something new, especially something like this, I always like to try to start out cheap instead of going in full throttle and spending money on stuff that I might not necessarily am good at doing or, you know, enjoy. But this is dope. This is just the Allen Kryptos Arrow from Walmart. I think these are about $4 or $5 last time I checked. I buy these and just refletch them with these bonding fletchings, and they come 30. There's 36 in a pack. I think they're about $15. That's the only upgrade that I've done so far. And I've used Gorilla Glue, the gel. The gel is far superior than liquid super glue. It's very very clean. But guys, that's how Miss Fletch's arrows. I mean, ain't no thing. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. I mean, I'll try to show screenshots of everything I got. I'm sure if you just type it in. I mean, Walmart, Allen Kryptos arrows, $4 or $5. These fletchings are about $15-16 on Amazon, I think. Get you some super glue at the dollar store. Get this little jig on Temu. See if you like it. Or I mean, even get the fletchings. Even get the fletchings from Temu just to try it, you know. And if you are successful with the cheap ones, get the more expensive ones. Simple as that. But guys, hope you enjoy this video. I'm hoping to have a few hunt videos here soon. So, look forward to those. And guys, I just thank you for watching this far. If you have, may God bless you. Always remember, Jesus loves you. Always close your knife if you ain't using it. Don't be a dummy like me. Well, I love you and God loves you, boys and girls. I'll catch you in the next one. Deuces, homie.